Stinger? Stinger?
Yeah.
I was wondering if I can ask you a few questions if you don't mind.
I'm having a little trouble breathing, but I can answer some.
Alright, first question is, what do you plan to do to get that cruiserweight title back off Evan Briggs?
Trying to straighten out here. Alright, well first, I'm not sure if you heard, I'm not getting that title. I don't even get a shot. No rematch for me, man. They're giving two other guys a shot, so, but, see, Evan fucked up. He decided to put me in a cage against Unganji next Thursday, and I can't wait. And that new Intercontinental Championship is on the line, and it is going to be mine. I cannot wait to screw Unganji out of it.
And, how do you plan on keeping that big man down, that big fatty Samoan? And how do you plan on dealing with Evan Briggs since he gave Mungie the beat the living crap out of you?
See, what Unganji's had on me so far is that he's always hit me from behind. Once that cage is lowered around us, it is going to be on, and I will stop at nothing to take that championship away from him, to screw him and Evan like they screwed me. You know, I don't want to give away too much, but I'm already calling in a favor.
Well, it seems that you, Vince, and Brett have something in common.
If you're talking about pissing Evan off, it seems to be working that way. See, Evan thinks that he can just keep pushing people around, and the hospital will just keep patching us up so we can get pushed around some more, but that's not how it's going to be, and I'm going to keep getting up every time they knock me down until Evan knows that.
Okay, Stinger, I won't keep you any longer. I can see that you're in pain here at the front of the hospital. Thank you for your time and this interview.
Alright, see you Thursday.
Alrighty, Bryce, I'd like to thank you for being here today for this interview. I've got a few questions to ask you. How do you feel being the first person to beat Okita for his hardcore championship after he's held it for such a long time?
Well, to be quite honest, until just now, I didn't realize no one had beaten him, so without a doubt, that's unquestionably an honor. I mean, I'm still relatively new here, so I mean, I just go out there and I do the best I can. I bust my ass in the ring. Much props to Akita. He took me to the limit. He kicked my ass. I mean, I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. I mean, whenever you get guys from even the Vixens for that matter, from the OEW coming out here in this ring, you know you're gonna see one hell of a match, and that's hopefully what me and Akita did. We put on one hell of a match. As far as me being the new hardcore champ, hey, what can I say? It's an absolute privilege, man.
Okay, and now that you have the hardcore championship belt, does it make you as a person feel any different?
Difference-wise, I mean, pretty much just territory that comes with holding a belt, you know. I mean, as soon as you get gold, you know, you get that target, so the only outlook that's going to change with me really is I'm going to have eyes in the back of my head, you know. I mean, there's always going to be that someone that wants to get the belt. And, I mean, I'm pretty sure I've shown since I've gotten here, you know, I'm not going to back down from whoever wants to try to take it from me. I mean, you want to step in the ring with me and give it a go? Let's have at it, man. I'm not going to back down. So, as far as mentality, it's just pretty much step up my competition, step up my game, you know.
Yep, and I also believe we are standing in the middle of the very ring where you won the title. How does it feel being back in the ring at such a short time, looking around where you won the title, the hardcore title? How does it feel being back in that very ring?
Well, I can tell you this, it's a lot nicer being in the ring and seeing it without any red haze from being busted open. It's a lot quieter than it was. I can tell you that. I mean, it's really helping me reflect, you know. I mean, like I said, mad props to Akita, man. He put me through my limits, you know. I mean, that was by far probably the toughest match I've had thus far since I've been here, so... I mean, just being back in the ring, it's just making me realize, you know, it's going to be fleeting. I mean, I could keep it for quite a while. I could keep this hardcore championship for quite a while. I could lose it. I mean, it's hard to say. You never know who's going to step up and decide they want to take a shot at you first, you know. So, I mean, being in the ring right now, I'm sore, but, hey, it all comes with the job.
Alrighty, and my final question is, do you think that the crowd played a big part in your match the other day? Like, do you think that that's what kept you going? Because you weren't looking too crash hot in that match, and neither was Akita. So, what are your thoughts on that?
Oh, yeah, definitely, man. The crowd, fans, they play a crucial part every match. No matter who comes out here and tries to run their gums about stupid fans this, stupid fans that, that fan response is what keeps you going. If you get your jollies off having them pissed off at you, knowing you're pissed them off, that gets you going. Wanting them to support you, to help you get that adrenaline pumping, that's what gets you going. If the fans are just sitting there looking at you while you're in here busting your butt, it's not going to do anything. If anything, it's just going to make you worse because you're like, wow, I'm not stirring any type of reaction from them whatsoever. I mean, that's why we do this, you know. It's our love for putting on a show for the fans, you know. I mean, if they just sit, like I said, if they just sit there and do nothing, you have to realize you're not doing your job. You're not entertaining them. You're not getting some type of response out of them. That's our job. That's what we do. That's why you're here. If you don't do that, if you don't love it, you probably shouldn't be in the ring. As far as me and Akita's match, yeah, I mean, I've never so far heard a reaction like that during any of my matches, man. It was just unbelievable. And when that bell rang and I got that belt handed to me, man, it was by you, I believe. Yeah, you handed me the belt, matter of fact. It was just an amazing, amazing thing, you know, just hearing the crowd response like that, man. It just completely solidified why I'm here and why I'm doing what I do.
Yeah, that is some very true words there, Bryce, and I'd like to thank you for this interview today. That's all we have time for, and congratulations, champ. You deserved it.
Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for having me. Hopefully I'll do this again sometime, man.
Hey Trent, what's up, buddy? You know, it's nice to catch back up with you. It's been, forever ago since I've seen you.
Yeah, man, real long time.
Yeah, it's been too long, man. You see my return that happened yesterday?
One of the sweetest returns, I think. Awesome.
Yeah, I came back, you know, I was facing one of the rookies here in OEW, and that was Rio. He put up a good fight, but he just didn't get the job done.
Excuse me, fellas? I'd like to know if I can get a few comments from you guys, if you don't mind.
Oh, sure, go ahead.
Okay, my first question is for you, Trent. I believe you have made a return back to OEW, and was wondering, what have you been doing in that time that you've been gone?
Well, I've been taking care of a few things at home. You know, family issues, money issues. paying rent, looking for work, and I kind of got tired of it. So I decided to come back. I did, and of course you heard the reaction from the crowd, non-stop the whole match, chanting my name, and that really made me comfortable being back. I'm glad to be back.
Well, that's good to hear, as I'm sure OEW is glad to have you back, Trent. And now, for you, Hoist, I believe you yourself also made a return back to OEW. How do you feel about that?
Well, the way I feel most grateful for being back in OEW. I spent the 6 months I was out of OEW, I spent in other companies, and it's just not felt the same being with OEW. But like I have before, I've been with OEW since the first Adrenaline show. Then me leaving was like me leaving home, and I was just ready to come back, and that's what I did.
Alrighty, and Trent, now that you're back in OEW, what do you have planned for OEW? As in, what do you wish to achieve now that you're back?
That's a good question. I didn't really plan anything out, but as my career goes on, stuff will happen. Like I will be a 3-time United States champion when I take out J Wolf, or if I decided to take on Vince for the heavyweight championship, or probably becoming a tag team partner again. So I'm not sure.
Alrighty, and for you, Hoist, the same question goes out for you. Now that you're back in OEW,
Me being back in OEW, the sky's the limit. I wouldn't mind reforming, a lost tag team that should be back in OEW. I look for going for gold, which actually there's a title that needs to be brought back. The sky's the limit. I'm here to have fun. I'm here back with the family. I'm just ready.
Alrighty, guys. Thank you for all we have time for tonight. We shall see you guys next time.
That you should every Saturday.
Yep.